Wolverine, the untold stories and secrets the X-Men films overlook. In the realm of superhero films, Wolverine stands out as an iconic character, primarily portrayed by Hugh Jackman in the X-Men series. However, despite being one of the central figures of these movies, the cinematic adaptations have skipped over many intriguing aspects of his rich and extensive comic book history. Logan, known as James Howlett, has experienced profound character development and stands as a cornerstone of Marvel's universe. Yet, the X-Men films have barely scratched the surface of who he truly is. But here's where it gets controversial. The ongoing cinematic representation has left a significant void in Wolverine's story, missing essential details that would give audiences a deeper understanding of him. Let's explore 7 critical elements of Wolverine's character that the films have completely overlooked, showcasing just how much more there is to discover about this beloved mutant. Wolverine's samurai training. Logan's time in Japan goes beyond the surface. A central chapter in Wolverine's narrative is his deep-rooted connection to Japan. He sought wisdom under Lord Ogun, embracing the discipline, honor, and fighting techniques of the samurai, which significantly shaped his abilities and character. While he wasn't officially recognized as a samurai, Logan's assimilation of their code of honor and mastery of martial arts sets him apart from a mere feral combatant. His relationships within Japan, particularly his romance with Mariko Yoshida, further illustrate his emotional depth. Although James Mangold's The Wolverine touches upon this segment of Logan's life, it falls short of capturing the years of cultural learning and martial arts growth he underwent. Instead, we see a reluctant hero thrust into battles with minimal exploration of his skill and spiritual enhancement. Rather than portraying him as a training-obsessed warrior, the film simplifies Logan's identity, missing an opportunity to delve deeper into this profound aspect of his background. Wolverine as a spy and secret agent. Logan's career as a stealth operative is overlooked. Beyond his prowess as a fighter, Wolverine has led a double life as a secret agent and spy. His affiliations with organizations like S.H.I.E.L.D., the CIA, and Canada's Department K showcase his training in espionage and covert operations. Wolverine's time with Team X and X-Force exemplifies his tactical brilliance and his ability to navigate morally ambiguous situations requiring stealth and precision. While X-Men Origins Wolverine hints at this spy background, it reconstructs Team X as a flashy mutant squad rather than its original darker covert incarnation. Furthermore, the broader X-Men film series neglect to highlight Wolverine's skills as a spy, focusing instead on his brute force and boldness, thereby sacrificing a more intricate exploration of his character's stealthy side. Wolverine's son Daken is absent from the cinematic universe. Meet X-23's complex stepbrother. In the intricate web of Wolverine's family tree, his son Daken, whose real name is Akihiro, adds layers of complexity to his story. Born in Japan, Daken inherits his father's claws and remarkable senses, straddling the line between villainy and anti-heroism. His character arc has seen him in conflicts with his father, while also appearing in roles that blur the lines between hero and villain, such as his transformation into Wolverine. The film franchise introduced audiences to Laura Kinney, or X-23, showcasing Wolverine's complicated legacy. However, Daken remains glaringly absent from both Fox's X-Men universe and the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU. His character is left unexplored despite being one of Logan's most intricate connections. Particularly ironic now, as Hugh Jackman's iteration of Wolverine seems poised for departure from the big screen. Wolverine's friendships with iconic mutants. Logan's connections to his fellow X-Men were underexplored. Wolverine's genuine camaraderie with fellow mutants like Nightcrawler, Colossus, and Kitty Pryde is among the most notable and heartfelt relationships in the X-Men saga. His friendships with significant heroes such as Captain America and Spider-Man have also developed over time, revealing a softer side underneath his often gruff exterior. Surprisingly, even his long-standing rivalry with Cyclops has hints of friendship and mutual respect that are not fully realized in the films. In contrast, Jackman's portrayal of Wolverine largely sidelined these essential relationships, emphasizing conflict without showing the growth into friendship. His brief interactions with characters like Beast or Quicksilver barely suggest the depth of these bonds. Ultimately, Jackman's Wolverine has formed only one deeply developed friendship throughout the movie series, with Charles Xavier, a missed opportunity to showcase the broader social circle in which Logan thrives, the shadowy underbelly of Wolverine's life, Logan and Madripoor, his criminal life ignored. Wolverine has spent much of his life navigating the criminal underbelly of Madripoor, a lawless island city in Southeast Asia, under the alias Patch. He engages in mercenary activities and employs his skills in disguise as a semi-heroic figure. This element of his character provides a darker dimension to Wolverine, diverging from the depictions of him as primarily a soldier or superhero. Unfortunately, the X-Men films have largely neglected these exploits. Logan is often shown in gritty environments, yet his underlying connections to Madripoor and its criminal elements remain unexplored. Even in projects like Deadpool Wolverine, where his Patch persona is subtly acknowledged, audiences are left wanting for a more profound examination of Wolverine's hidden life among criminal factions. Wolverine's ongoing feud with Sabretooth Victor Creed, the arch-nemesis missing from the spotlight. The fierce rivalry between Wolverine and Sabretooth, known as Victor Creed, is one of the most intense and long-lasting in Marvel lore. Their tumultuous relationship began in their early years, with Sabretooth obsessively tormenting Logan, viewing him as both prey and a target. Over the years, this animosity has been exacerbated by powerful villains who manipulate their hatred for one another. The films have not adequately represented the complexity of their relationship. The original trilogy reduces Sabretooth to a mere background figure, devoid of any real connection to Logan. Later adaptations, like X-Men Origins Wolverine, reduce them to brothers, before ultimately erasing this intricate connection from continuity. More recently, in Deadpool Wolverine, their long-standing animosity again goes unmentioned, with Wolverine dispatching of Sabretooth almost nonchalantly. Wolverine's iconic catchphrase remains unspoken, the absence of his signature line. Wolverine's famous line, "I'm the best at what I do, but what I do isn't very nice," encapsulates his dual nature as both a lethal warrior and a hero fighting for justice. This phrase, along with his distinct usage of the word bub, speaks volumes about his character, highlighting his complexity and gruffness. Despite being such a defining aspect of Wolverine's persona, Jackman has never uttered this iconic catchphrase throughout his portrayal in the films. His limited use of bub reflects a missed opportunity to delve into the nuances of Logan's character as presented in the comics. While modern superhero films often shy away from directly quoting classic comics for fear of sounding overly nostalgic or campy, there remains hope that one day, whether through Jackman or a new iteration of Wolverine in the MCU, this legendary phrase will find its way onto the big screen. In closing, Wolverine is a character rich with diverse narratives and complex relationships that the X-Men films have only begun to scratch. This leads to some thought-provoking questions for fans. What are your thoughts on the way Wolverine has been portrayed in the movies? Are there elements of his story you believe deserve more representation? Let's hear your opinions in the comments below.